you're running Facebook ads at the moment. I want to be honest with you. Are you tired of throwing money at the wall, trying to see what sticks, and having no idea what kind of results are going on and things like that? Maybe you've got a current marketing agency. Maybe they haven't been delivering on the results that they've expected. Maybe you've been trying it yourself, which is a huge congratulations to yourself. You're one step ahead of everyone else. But the purpose of today's video is I'm going to be running you through the new way of running Facebook ads for martial arts schools, okay? Just a bit of context, there has been a new update with Facebook, with Meta, okay? And there's been a huge shift in results. So if you're not seeing results, or recently as of August 2025, there's been a change, chances are it's due to this, but don't worry, you're in good hands. I'm going to be running you through everything in this presentation today, okay? Now, this is specifically and only for martial arts school owners. The reason for that is we work with 100 plus martial arts schools, and we've got the data spending millions of dollars over the months, and this is what we see works the best, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it, okay? Hyper-targeting no longer delivers results for local martial arts schools. What do I mean by that? Well, there's the manual audience definition, okay? So traditional advertising and a lot of videos and resources out there, and maybe even your current marketing agency at the moment, are preaching on about all of this, okay? They rely on manually defining narrow audiences through interests, demographics, and behaviors. Problem with this is it's time consuming and it's increasingly ineffective approach due to the recent updates, okay? There's complex targeting layers, like school owners are spending hours, and I spoke to a client that was recently doing this, and their last marketing agency was actually doing this, and I was kind of just like, geez, okay, all right, we've got some work to do here, but luckily they're in good hands. So complex targeting layers, there's no need for this, okay? Meta's algorithms are getting smarter and smarter, so there's no need to have AI, now that AI, is getting more and more smart with things, and there's more and more data, and the gold really comes from leveraging data. So there's no need to overcomplicate things, right? Which is leading to expensive and low quality leads, okay? Micro-targeting now produces expensive, low quality leads as Meta's AI has evolved beyond manual audience selection, okay? Meta's algorithm outperforms human targeting decisions when given proper creative fuel, when paired with the right strategies, okay? And that's the power of, if I do say so myself, leveraging multiple different martial arts schools around the United States and having that data to be able to then fuel into ads. And that's why we see such good results with our clients, okay? So Andromeda, what is it? Pretty much it's Meta's smarter brand, and it rewards creative variety over audience precision. And that's kind of the general point of this video, is that there is a shift away from targeting and more into angles and creative variety, okay? Creative discrepancy, okay? So what is Andromeda? Well, it's the new retrieval engine that evaluates thousands of times more ad options per impression than previous systems. Again, fancy way of saying you need constant creative reiteration, okay? You can no longer just chuck up one ad and expect to get 20 new members a month coming through, okay? That doesn't work. There is a new structure to it, all right? There's faster learning. We need more creative variety and diversification. There's subtle connections, okay? The system identifies connections between user preferences and ad creatives that humans cannot manually predict. And at scale, the process is that massive volume of content are generated by Advantage AI and AI-powered tools, which makes it way more efficient, okay? And it is so important that as a martial arts school owner, if you're trying to grow your school through Facebook ads, which the leading schools around the United States and around the world use paid advertisements to scale predictably and on demand, you need to be on top of this thing, okay? So success now depends what you show, not who you target. So the old approach, all right? Manually define the audience, show one ad concept, hope for conversions, okay? No longer works. What you now need to be doing is using broad targeting, leveraging AI and Advantage Plus audiences, okay? Let Metapixel data and conversion API drive results, create diverse ad concepts, and let AI match creatives to the audiences, okay? More trust is now placed within Facebook hand, okay? But caveat to that, don't just willy-nilly throw money at the wall trying to see what sticks based on Facebook's recommendations. There's a process to it. There's a checklist to it, okay? It's so important that now the role as the advertiser, whether that's yourself, agency, or in our role, right? It shifts from audience architect to creative strategist. But again, caveat, there is a checklist to things. Don't just listen to what Facebook says and click all those buttons, because at the end of the day, Facebook wants you to spend more money. There is a science to it, okay? Now, the technique-focused content attracts martial artists, not new students, okay? And what do I mean by that? Well, it's about the qualification process, okay? So posting technique of the week videos, advanced sparring content, and complex form demonstration appeals to existing martial artists but fails to resonate with prospective students and parents, which is mainly going to be our target audience, okay? So what doesn't work anymore? Fancy kicks and complex forms, advanced sparring techniques, belt testing demonstrations, martial arts methodology. It just doesn't work anymore. What works now is confidence transformation, stress relief benefits, bully prevention stories, life improvement outcomes, and even more so, we need to be doubling down on these sorts of things, okay? So, for example, adults and parents seeking transformations, not techniques. Identify the pain point, the desired outcome, okay, for adults. What is the pain point for a child? Do they lack confidence, being bullied, low self-esteem, and what is the desired outcome? If you've watched any of our videos before, you would understand hopefully by now the importance of a starting point, a current situation, and a desired situation, and there's a gap in the middle. It is your job as a martial arts school owners to fulfill that gap through your mechanisms. The mechanisms being your advertising, your lead generation, your lead nurturing. Are you calling up the leads? Are you building a rapport? Are you qualifying the leads? Once they come in, are you onboarding them correctly? There's a process here to get them from the pain point to the desired situation, but it starts at the top of the funnel being your ads, okay? Now, it's important that we also have distinct ad concepts, okay? Give Andromeda the fuel it needs to find your students, okay? So have different pain points and outcomes and separate them, okay? Have different buckets of ad campaigns, for example. Vary up the format and the proof types, okay? Have testimonials, Google reviews, transformation stories. Avoid superficial changes, okay? Avoid just simply tweaking an ad, okay? We need new angles, okay? And make sure we're regularly refreshing creatives as well. We constantly change our ads every day for clients, okay? If they're not performing within the KPIs that we set, which our KPIs are well above industry KPIs, okay? You're looking at anywhere from a $5, $10, $15 cost per lead, right? With the industry average being well plus $30, $40, $50. It comes down to creative refreshing, okay? Now there's 5 winning ad concepts that you can start with, okay? You could have learn the 3 simple moves to defend yourself in any situation, okay? Find your calm in the chaos, martial arts for a focused mind. Watch how our program helps Sarah stand up to bullies. From distracted to disciplined, see the transformation, okay? More than a gym, we're a family, find your tribe. Each point you can see here reinforces a pain point, okay? We're coming back to here. There is a pain point, lack of confidence, increased self-confidence, okay? Each one shows a clear transformation, all right? And remember, simplification beats complexity in the new Andromeda era, okay? Targeting, ad sets, creatives, okay? Make sure you're leveraging Advantage Plus audience. Let Meta find the people for you, okay? Again, given that you do it in the right way, okay? Then, data concentration, all right? Are we leveraging our current data? Are we using AI, okay? One thing that we do for all clients is that we put the data into AI sources that are proven and prompted well to get good outcomes. And that's the power of spending millions of dollars, right? We know what works and what doesn't. That's why our clients get insane results, okay? Because we leverage AI, we leverage data. We're staying on top of the Andromeda updates. We know that the new way of marketing for Facebook is constantly changing, which is why you need good systems and a good team in place, right, to stay on top of it. But long story short, you want to optimize for booked class and qualified leads, not just clicks, views, follows, whatever that crap is, right? The simplified structure reduces management time whilst improving performance, given you've got the right checklist, given you've got the right systems in place, okay? So make sure we're continuously testing and optimizing for things, okay? Add new concepts weekly, scale winning concepts, okay? Pause underperforming ads. Stop wasting money on ads that fail to generate quality leads, quality members, people showing up, okay? Meta rewards reusing successful ad ideas by preserving social proof as well. So if you've got an ad with a bunch of likes, comments, people saying how good is this, preserve that, okay? And remember, it rewards schools that embrace creative diversity and algorithmic trust, okay? So shift from targeting to creative diversity is permanent. Adapt now, or you're going to fall behind by your competitors. And the thing is, working with 100 plus schools, martial arts schools in the US, right? If you're not doing what our partners are doing, you're going to fall behind. This is why I'm making this video, okay? If you're not adapting to the changes of AI, adapting to the changes of Meta, you will fail, okay? I don't want you to fail. Hence why I'm making this video, okay? Make sure you're using simple campaign structures to reduce management time whilst improving performance, okay? Focus your energy on new creative, scripted videos, things like this. Transformation focused content. Trust Meta's AI to find the right audience for each creative concept, okay? Implement these changes and you will see results. So audit your current ads. What are you doing at the moment? Are you creating distinct ad concepts? If not, create 5 different ad concepts. Simplify the campaign structure. Make sure that the proper tracking is in place and establish creative refresh schedule. Each week, plan for new ads, script new ads out, different ideas going on, okay? Now, I do want to put a caveat in this. You could have the best ads in the world, but if you don't have a team of black belt sales rep people, which is what our team do, calling up these leads, qualifying them within 5 minutes, following up twice a day, booking, confirming the appointment, making sure these people show, it does not matter if you get 100 leads, okay? What matters is new people on your mats, new people doing trial classes, okay? So if you want to see what that process involves and kind of how we do it and why we get such insane results for our clients, watch the video or drop a comment below and I'll run you through the entire process, because ads are really only 20-30% of it. If you haven't dialed in the back end of the 70% of it, it means jack shit, okay? So I hope this video has been of value. I hope you got in some key takeaways. If there's anything that you need explaining, drop us a follow, drop us a DM, drop a comment, and we'll explain it in depth and we'll show you why our clients are getting the best results, okay?